I'm back from my trip, finally, and if you didn't see it, make sure that you check out my travel vlog, which should be up there. Anyway, I am here today to show you my hermit crab surprise. If you looked at the title, you probably already know what it is, but I'm going to show you anyway. This is my 10-gallon tank, which has 3 small purple pinchers in it, and it has served its purpose very well, but it was time for an upgrade. So, right here next to it, I have the new tank, which is 29 gallons. Thanks to this new tank, we will be able to have many more hermit crab videos, DIY projects, stuff like that. So yeah, in this video, I'm just going to show you moving the hermit crabs from their current 10-gallon into the 29-gallon. So, enjoy. Start off with, I'm going to take my 3 hermit crabs out of their current tank, and then I'll take all of their other stuff out of the tank as well, like their decorations and their shells. Once everything was out of the 10-gallon, I decided to move the substrate from the old tank into the new tank, which was easier said than done. I ended up using a smaller tank to scoop it out, and then once that didn't really work, I used a shovel. Eventually, it all ended up in the new tank. It just took a while. Because the new tank is a lot bigger than the 10-gallon, I had to add in more substrate. I used sand and then also a brick of eco earth. Between the substrate I already had, the 50-pound bag of sand, and the brick of eco earth, I ended up with about 10 inches of substrate, which was really nice. Some people like to leave their sand and eco earth separate, but I actually like to completely combine mine because I feel like it has a better consistency. As you can see, this part of the project took a very long time. The first thing I added in was my pools. It's kind of hard to see here, but I have 2 containers, and each of them has a air bubbler in it, like you would use for an aquarium, and they're connected in the middle with a connecting tube. The purpose in using the bubblers is to give you more humidity, but they can also give you too much humidity, which is why I covered mine with the plastic canvas, so that hopefully they bubble enough to give the water some movement, but they don't raise the humidity too much. I then put in the single aquarium tubing that will connect to the air pump outside, and as you can see, I just put it along the edge of the tank and then I ended up burying it. Then I put some large rocks in the bottom to keep the plastic canvas down so that the crabs can't crawl under it. Then I connected the aquarium tubing with the bubblers to the connector piece. The last thing I had to do was add fresh and salt water to the pools, connect it to the aquarium pump, and plug it in. I'm really happy with how my pools turned out. They are the perfect size and have just the right amount of bubbles. Next, I added in a climbing wall for the back. They go on with Velcro. I ended up putting on extra Velcro because my crabs always seem to climb behind them. Next, I put the moss into the moss pit, which has always been my crab's favorite part of the tank. I finished decorating by adding in a palm branch and also a bridge that goes from the shell shop to the moss pit. It was getting late, so I stopped filming at that point, but this is how the tank looks finished. I am super duper happy with it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this means that we will be having a lot more hermit crab content. This will include DIY projects and care guides, and I will also be getting more crabs soon. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.